Welcome to Get Scared, our fun little spooky treehouse pal around where each week we talk about something spooky, something scary, or sometimes nothing like that at all.
Huh?
And if that sounds good to you, then it's time
To get scared.
Can we turn my headphones down a little bit because I was trying to act normal there, but I feel like
Is it real loud for you?
It was pretty loud. I feel like I look like that meme of Jay-Z when he's trying to vibe, but he's clearly not having a good time.
You know the context of that? You know what he's listening to?
What?
He's at a Coldplay concert.
Oh boy,
Maybe that's why he's having a hard time. Though I got to say, we're recording this in the week after the people got caught at that Coldplay concert.
Incredibly funny.
Very funny. A lot of Coldplay slander out there. Like,
really?
Oh, they got caught being at a Coldplay concert. And I was like, come on.
Dude, that's weak. That's a weak take in 2025.
Look, the first two albums, very good.
It's also
third album, they start slipping.
It feels like that late 2010s humor where everyone's like, it was fun to say Coldplay sucked.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
What is that?
I don't know.
They're good.
They got some bangers. And then even then, like the rest of their albums, not all good, but some good stuff.
I mean, every band has that.
Yeah. Welcome to Get Scared. Now today we're, as we said, we moved offices.
We did.
So we're currently in the new office, but in a studio that we're not going to be shooting this podcast in. We are going to be shooting episodes of Screaming Room in here,
which is our show where we watch horror movies.
We're going to be shooting some episodes of Screaming Room here this week. We're very excited. We're watching some spooky movies.
Yes.
Some spooky movies. Steven's not going to be in all of them because he is still on paternity leave, but we're going to have some rotating guests. And there's also going to be some movies that neither Ryan or I have seen.
Purposefully.
So yes, as I said, we will be in a different studio eventually, but we're migrating slowly but surely.
That's the shtick of this podcast. Every time you see us, we're going to be on a different set. I think that might be true now. For what? Fun. How many weeks in a row have we been on a different set?
Because you had the VidCon one, and then last week we were
FYA.
VidCon was 86. FYA is 87. 87. This one's 89.
And then what about the pod?
Next week will be from a haunted house.
Oh yeah, next week's episode, Ryan and I, which I'm sure we can unpack a little bit here in advance of that episode, but we just did 24 hours.
Yes.
Locked in a haunted house.
If anybody had seen my Ghost Files Alone little offshoot last year, we're basically doing that, except it's just going to be Shane and I alone, essentially. Not essentially, we are alone. We're the only people in that house. We did it for 24 hours. It's going to be in the new season of Ghost Files. I'm pretty stoked for you guys to see it. I'm editing it right now, and that is an undertaking.
And next week's episode is a podcast that we recorded during that 24 hours, because 24 hours is a long time.
It's a long time.
And I don't know what else we had to do there. It was a
hunt.
Yeah.
The hunt was on.
But so we'll talk about that a little bit. Also, later in this episode, we're going to be unlocking some new fears.
What are these new fears that we're unlocking?
So I was like, I'm just gonna look up new fear unlock. Just the phrase new new fear unlock to
just
see
in Google minus AI, or did you go on Reddit?
AI. Some Reddit, but Google minus AI. And because a lot of articles will be like new fear unlocked because they're lazy at writing headlines.
Yeah.
So new fear unlocked, blank, blank, blank. And I thought it'd be fun to go through some of those and unlock some new fears.
I like that.
That sounds good.
I think it's gonna be a fun episode.
I like that a lot. Quick plug for those of you who aren't aware, we do post these episodes every week ad-free on Watcher TV, in addition to all our other content a month early. So if you do want to watch these without ads, well, there you go. Sometimes those episodes also have some stuff that's too hot for YouTube.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
And I'll let your mind wander and not get too specific with that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
That's right. We do post the video versions of these ad-free earlier at watchtv.com. And if you're interested, you can use promo code GetScared for 20% off an annual subscription.
Well, we've just gotten back from Savannah.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a whole lot.
It was a whole lot, and then my trip back was a whole lot more.
Yeah, man, you had quite the travel day back.
It was really something.
It was fun to watch updates from you in the airport while I was literally in line for rides at Disneyland.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to talk about those plans that we tend to make for our travels back.
Yeah, it was,
because I don't know. You planned the trip.
I did. I planned this one.
So
I thought it'd be nice. I was like, I'll give Shane, what is it, like a 3 p.m. flight out or something like that. You could sleep in. You could go grab a decent lunch, and then go to the airport. I was like, I got to boogie because I need to get.
You booked the flight?
I did. But it seems that Shane.
What time was your flight at?
My flight was at 12:30.
Okay, that sounds nice.
But I knew, here's what I figured. We're going to be staying in a haunted house for 24 hours.
Right.
9 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yeah.
We get out of the house. You're going to be exhausted, or at least I knew I was going to be exhausted because I don't sleep on those usually. And this one, I barely slept. I think I slept like an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Mm.
And I knew I needed to be in Disneyland in less than 12 hours because I was there for shooting the 70th anniversary for FYA.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I just won't sleep. I'll just get on the flight. It's going to be shitty. I'll get on my 12:30 flight, and then I'll sleep on the plane, hopefully, which I did. I wouldn't even call that a sleep. My body just shut down. But Shane, on the other hand, does sleep on these usually. And I figured, because Shane had even told me, oh, I'll hunt, but I'll probably go to sleep around 1 or 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, great. Then, we have that house, so I'll let Shane sleep in, and then
You thought I was going to sleep in the haunted house longer?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's an active museum, though. Were they not going to open it up for tours?
It doesn't open up. It doesn't open up for tours until later.
What time?
I think in the afternoon.
So you thought you were just going to pack everything up and leave, and I was just going to stay sleeping in this museum by myself. And we were like, well, my flight's not till 4. You guys mind if I crash in the staff's there?
Also, here's the thing. I thought you were going to get literally a full 8 hours of sleep. And then, because we love Savannah, it's a great city if you haven't been there before. I was like, oh, Shane could do what he likes to do when he wakes up, which is go get a coffee, walk around the little town, do some brunch, then head to the airport.
Yeah, and look, I'm not mad at you for the way you booked it, because it's been a while since I've reiterated that when we would shoot our normal episodes of Ghost Files, and we would book a flight for 4 p.m.
Yes.
I was always really cranky about that.
Yeah, but that was...
we would be in the middle of nowhere bowling at 1 p.m. and I'd be like, I want to go home.
But a morning in Savannah.
I can see the appeal. There was an extra wrinkle because I thought, well, we'll sleep in a bed or on a couch, and that'll be nice.
We did technically sleep on a couch.
We did sleep on a couch, but the couches were all...
It was the width of a hot dog.
They were so
felt like you were sleeping on a hot dog.
They were very narrow. They had no depth to them. But when we laid down to sleep at, what was it?
Mid 1800s.
3 a.m., 4 a.m.?
Yeah, so you didn't go to sleep until, I want to say 3:30, which I was like, wow, he stayed up a lot later than I thought he would. And then I was already in my mind like, he's not going to get as much sleep as I thought he would.
Well, so I tried to lay on the couch.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think this is going to work. It was literally maybe a foot. And I don't know how wide I am.
You're not wide. You're long.
I'm not that wide. But as I laid on the couch, I was like, I can't lay on this. I feel like I'm just going to roll off.
If you were looking at it from an aesthetic way, and I was going to make let's say a coffin for a Shane Madej, it would probably be the length and width of that couch.
Mm-hmm.
You would fit in it very form
Maybe
fit.
even smaller.
Form fit. I mean, I think for reasonably form fit, but for sleeping.
So I was like, okay, I can't.
Not great.
I don't think I can sleep on this couch. I'm just going to fall off. So I'm just going to lay on the floor.
I did see you do that.
Which was carpeted, but not plush carpet. It was sort of like that, really rough, old timey carpet. And what did I use for a pillow? Oh, Aubrey, who works there.
She's
who we've had on the pod.
Aubrey Northrop.
Aubrey was there with us. Yeah.
She was awesome.
She brought pillows to us. I think her own pillows.
Also, I want to just shout out her as well, because I know we've had Sorrel Weed on this pod in maybe not as great of light, and then we had the redemption with Aubrey, and now even further redemption. I have to say, she went above and beyond to make sure that location was locked down and only just Shane and I.
Well, what wouldn't she?
She zip tied the gates.
She literally zip tied the gates to the property shut.
Like the beginning of Mark Maron's pod.
Zip tie the gates.
That's exactly what it is.
We should put that sound bite at the beginning of every
Yeah, I'm sure.
Ghost Files 24. Lock the gates.
Yeah,
But us saying zip tie the gates.
You could have Kate Hudson to get those rights probably or something.
I wonder if she has. I think she took footage of herself zip tying the gates. You should put that in the episode.
I have to ask her to do that.
But so I slept on the floor, and it was this very rough carpet, and I have never. I was like, well, there's that thing where people say like, oh, you sleep on a hardwood floor. It's a little uncomfortable at first, but it's great for your back.
Oh, those are the same people that wear those stupid ass feet shoes
with the little with the toes.
The Vibrams. They're like this.
They're
so
called
much
Vibrams.
It's so
the
much.
Vibram 5 fingers.
The human foot was not made to be in shoes. It's so much better for you your fucking feet. When
is this
you
from a
walk
commercial
around.
or is this someone you've
This is
met?
just
That's how they
fucking
talk.
these fucking dudes that you would meet at like on a hiking trail, and then they're just walking
the
around with
human
their
foot.
their goofy ass duck shoes.
The
And I'm like,
dexterity
dude,
of the
get
toes.
some fucking shoes, man. And if you don't like the shoes, don't try and make me join your clan.
People wear those on Survivor, and I'm like, that
Do
shouldn't
they?
be allowed.
Yeah.
Do you think it's an advantage?
It
Yeah.
definitely is, because then you got your grippers working.
I mean, if you're like on a water thing and you're like,
Oh, sure. If you're in a water element,
Yeah, I
yeah.
don't
But if
think
I'm
it's-
like walking around the Galleria,
Well,
I
if
don't
you're in a
fucking do
water
that.
element, I don't think that's an advantage
Actually, not the
because
gallery. I'd be walking around the
the
American
space,
Water.
all right,
the
it's not
space
specifically
between
the
your
water,
toes.
It's the one where they're balancing on something.
The space
in the
between your little toes.
What the fuck are you talking? Is that a song?
It's a Dave Matthews Band song.
Oh shit!
So I was trying to sleep on the floor. It was horrible.
You know what's funny about that is you said
I think I did snore at some. I must have been snoring.
Well,
because I was laying on my back.
the last thing you said to me that night before you went to sleep
I
was
was
like,
sleep on the floor.
you're like, I'm so fucking tired. I'm just gonna sleep on the floor. It's gonna be great. And I was like, you don't want to sleep on the couch? And you're like, no, the floor is good. And then also really funny that because Shane went to sleep at like 3. I went to sleep around like 5:30.
You kept going.
I kept hunting.
I kept hearing some. You know what I did?
You probably heard me hunting downstairs.
Well, I put my AirPods in and I
Yeah.
just turned them on to like noise reduction mode. So I wasn't listening to anything. But I did hear weird noises that I assume was you doing
Probably.
stuff.
I mean, if not, I mean, I was in the basement. But the funny thing is, like Shane I was planning my investigation around the idea that I knew Shane was going to be sleeping and taking naps. So my thought as an investigator was, oh, this is great because I could go to a different part of the house and investigate that. Meanwhile, whenever Shane napped or took a sleep, I made the rule that if you do that, you got to set up a tripod and film yourself sleeping. Because then I knew I'm basically getting another static cam out of this.
Yeah.
And there's a human bait in the middle of it. So like I was like, oh, this is great. I'll be able to investigate 2 places at once.
Well, to be fair, I only took one nap in the morning.
You did that, and that was great because we got at least 45 minutes of solid static cam.
I was so sleepy.
And then when you went to sleep, I gave Shane I made him a little tripod sleeping cam
That I set up and then forgot to put on night vision.
You
mode.
did do that, and when you told me that in the moment, I didn't. I just remember that now, and I got angry again. I was like, dude, all you had to do is turn it on. Come on, man.
Well, that's not all I had to do because that's what I did. I turned it on.
The light.
No, the light was on. There's modes on the camera that you have to change it to.
Yes, but you.
I didn't know that.
You worked
I was
that
like,
camera.
I was like, well, I don't. That's not the camera I use.
He uses a different hand
Yeah.
cam.
So
Muddy instructions, it seems like.
instructions unclear.
I don't know about that. So we have a lot. We're gonna have a shot of a pitch black room and just faint snoring.
Yeah, maybe you'll hear me snoring.
Maybe we'll hear crazier.
So I was
shit.
sleeping on the floor, and then something about the carpet felt like sandpaper, and it was like the pain on my tailbone and anything making contact with the carpet got so amplified. Like it was truly like someone was rubbing sandpaper on my skin, and I was like, okay, I at like 6 a.m. I got up and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and sleep on the couch.
Thank
now.
God. I don't know why
And
you did it.
I think all I did was I sort of like really just anchored my legs onto one of the arms of the couch, and I was like, okay, and just made myself real small. And then I slept till 8:30.
That's what I did. I made myself into like a little ball on the couch. I don't know why you didn't do the couch to begin with. I mean, it was skinny, but it was still a couch, more comfortable than the ground.
I really should have.
I don't know.
I really should've.
You were pretty dead set on that floor. I was like, you don't want to sleep on the couch? And you were like, nah.
So then,
But again, you were already on the floor when you said, nah, floor is good.
so then my flight wasn't until 4. It was 9 a.m. We left,
We did.
and I was like, well, the airport is 20 minutes away.
That was nice.
All I could do, there's an app that I've used a couple times. I used it once when we flew into New York for a live show. This app, I'm pretty sure, is for people having affairs.
This is the Pods?
No, it's the fucking Day Use app.
It's called Day Use, and you can basically like look up. It has a bunch of like reputable hotels in town. I think the app is like slowly on its way out though, or maybe it's just not popular in Savannah because there was only one hotel option. It was a Holiday Inn Express. Are there pods, Matt? Can you rent pods?
Well, yeah, I mean, I know that overseas, like, that there's, in airports, you can get like a sleeping pod.
I don't think Savannah had sleeping pods.
No, they have those in the airports, but this is exclusively for people who only want a hotel room for like 4 hours.
You can basically say like, okay, I want to rent a room for, from 10 to 4 or 10 to 6. And
it's a way cheaper rate than it would be for the full day. It's supposed to be for people that are like having a travel day or perhaps a layover. But yeah, I do suspect that it's probably people up to no good as well. But for us, it's strictly because like, man, we're exhausted from that ghost hunt that ended at 6 a.m. Our flight's at 4. We don't have a hotel anymore. We'll rent a room so we could literally have a bed to go to sleep.
That would have been nice on the tour a couple of times.
That's the only other time I used it. I think it was the year prior to you being on the tour. I flew into New York. I took a red eye, and we were staying at the Margaritaville.
Oh my God!
Resort.
They had a huge sandal.
The week that Jimmy Buffett died.
They had a huge sandal there. It's fucking huge.
They had the big flip flop.
The big flip flop. It was enormous. At least 20 feet tall.
And I got in at like 11 or something, and the show wasn't until 7 or whatever. I found a hotel because I got like no sleep on the plane. I used it for like 4 hours. It felt great.
Yeah.
So I checked into the Holiday Inn Express in Savannah.
Yes.
Took a shower, which felt amazing. And I'm so thankful I did this because the travel that followed, if I hadn't taken a shower,
oh my God,
I was disgusting. Yeah. It was obviously Savannah's very hot and humid.
Yes.
And we had been locked in a haunted house for 24 hours and my hair was greasy. I smelled like shit.
It was that whole week for me was crazy. It was a crazy blur for me. But I mean, in particular, what's really funny is just like every time I walked by you sleeping in that house, and when I was still hunting at night, it was just a hilarious. I'd never had that experience before because like when Shane and I usually go to these places, he'll actually be able to sleep, but usually I'm in a similar room or even the same room, and I can't go to sleep because I'm too scared. So I'll just lay there in the dark and I'll just hear Shane snoring or breathing. Really, he doesn't snore.
I only snore if I sleep on my back, and I can't fall asleep on my back unless I'm.
I unfortunately know that about you.
And that's a bad way to fall asleep anyway.
On your back?
I thought that's what they recommend.
Yeah, on your back. I thought it was supposed to be the most healthy.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
I went to the doctor and he
I sleep on my side.
He was like, "You gotta stop sleeping on your side."
Sometimes
I
on my
refuse
stomach.
to sleep on my back because it often induces sleep paralysis.
I actually strained my shoulder because of sleeping on my side.
You're a weird guy.
I went to the doctor and I was like, "What? My shoulder hurt when I woke up." And he was like, "Oh, that happens. Are you a side sleeper?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Eventually, it's just a overuse kind of thing. You're supposed to sleep on your back. It's better for your body." And I was like, "All right." And then I tried.
I can't breathe if I
I
sleep on my
simply
back.
can't fall asleep on my back. Maybe if I like really got into the habit, I could force it.
Well, my shoulder, when it was recovering, I literally made like a moat of pillows on both my sides to keep myself on my back.
Well, look at that.
So that I could heal properly. But then as soon as my shoulder was healed, I went right back to side sleeping.
A lovely moment at the Holiday Inn Express when I was checking in.
Yeah.
There was a lady working there and a guy came in who clearly like was, I don't know if he was a local or like just was like a delivery man who knew the lady. And he was like, "How you doing today?" And they were like chatting with each other. And then he turned to me and he was like, "How you doing, young man?" And I was like, "I'm good." He was like, "How's your day going?" I was like, I've just been locked in a haunted house for 24 hours. He was like, "What?" I was like,
That's so good.
I was like, "Yeah, lately I find, I don't like telling people that I'm a ghost hunter because I don't consider that who I am. But now with strangers, I'm realizing it is fun to tell people that because they're always like, "What?"
Yeah.
And they're always so fascinated.
There's never not a follow-up question.
So lately I've been 10 years in. I'm really getting into the vibe. It's a lot of fun. So I had a fun conversation with that guy. Anyway, so I went to the hotel, took a shower, took I think 3-hour nap, which was great. I'm pretty sure either at the Sorrel Weed House, which I don't think it would have been there, or at the hotel, I got bit by bed bugs.
Oh my God. What is with you and the bed bugs?
I don't know, because I had never experienced them in my entire life, though I have heard that they are, the population in the past decade has exploded pretty much in major
Seems
cities.
like they
all across
exploded
the world.
on you a lot.
You're doing that on bed bugs.
Oh, yeah, we sure could.
This is your third experience with bed
This
bugs?
is my third experience. I had one harrowing one in my apartment where we found one, which I think got in somehow. I think I talked about that on the
Yeah,
pod
you did.
before. And then I got them
At the Sofitel in London.
in London. And
when we
then,
were on tour.
now, I'm not sure if these were bed bugs, but they had all the telltale signs. The bites didn't show up for like 12 to 24 hours later. There were like 2 or 3 in a row. And they just, at least from my experience, they seemed like bed bug bites. Don't you just love when one of your favorites comes back better?
Like what would be an example of that? Like a sequel?
Terminator 2.
That's right. Dark Knight.
Yeah, TDK.
Temple of Doom isn't as good. Last Crusade, if you're counting that comes later. Why are you dabbing up your forehead like a fucking Southern lawyer?
I'm trying to think
let me see.
well,
what will be a good sequel for me to say to the people?
Turtles 2. Secret of the Ooze. Secret of the Ooze. Super Shredder.
That's probably enough.
Well, this July, guess who's back and better than ever? Raycon's fan favorite everyday earbuds classic, now packing active noise cancellation.
All right, who's ready for the return of their favorite everyday earbuds? Let's hear it. It's the perfect way to...
me!
Yeah, you'll hear it, all right. The perfect way to tune out all the noise around you and tune in to something great. Maybe like Get Scared. or for your amusement.
No. You can't fucking...
I did it.
The latest version of Raycon's Everyday Earbuds Classic now features active noise cancellation. The one thing that they were missing.
Pair that with 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery. That's actually really impressive.
That's pretty good.
Now, I'm always wearing mine to listen to the latest episode of Get Scared or for your amusement as I run in the fog.
Ryan only listens to his own podcast.
That's who wrote that. Do the dishes or walk my dog, I'm listening. If I need my hands free and my ears occupied, Raycon is what's in my ears, baby. Listening to FYA.
Their audio quality rivals all of the big audio brands you know and love at half the price. Oh, you don't believe me? Well, check out their tens of thousands of 5-star reviews.
My favorite part is just how quickly these babies charge. After 8 hours of playtime, sometimes the battery does run out. It happens. It's not magic. Well, no big deal. Just takes a little time of me sitting in silence in the bathtub. A place electronics can't go anyway.
The everyday earbuds are back, and they're better than ever. Get yours today with free shipping on every pair of Raycon earbuds.
Go to buyraycon.com/podwatcher to get 20% off the fan favorite everyday earbuds classic.
Right now, Raycon is offering 20% off their everyday earbuds classic.
Buyraycon.com/podwatcher.
So then I got to the airport and the flight got delayed like once. And I was like, okay, I can still make the connection in Denver.
Yes.
Then it got delayed twice. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to make the connection in Denver.
Yep.
But I could like bump my flight to 9 p.m.
Yep.
And maybe I'll make it, or 11 p.m. And then they bumped it a third time, and I was like, okay, the next flight's at 5 a.m. And my luggage is already gone at this point. So I'm like, well, I should still try to get to Denver because I don't want my luggage just floating around. I'll hand it to United Airlines because I called that, like, you know, that thing, like a flight gets delayed and everybody just lines up
At the help desk, yeah.
And I was like, I'm just going to try calling them. And I called them. I got through in like a minute. And I was like, hey, I need to reschedule my flight. They were like, okay. And then they like did it in a minute or two. And I was
That's
like,
amazing.
oh, great.
And what flight did you get on?
5 a.m. So I got into Denver at 9 p.m.
Wait, what did you do that entire time? Oh, you flew to Denver.
I flew to Denver. The thing with Denver is that the airport is like 30 to an hour away from the city, depending on traffic.
Yeah.
So I was like, if I get in at 9, I get out of the airport at 10, I get my luggage, whatever. If I do, I don't even know. Then I'll get to Denver at like midnight, maybe 11 or midnight. Yeah. If I get a hotel, then I have to leave at 2 or 3 to get to my flight at 5. So there's no sense going there.
No, it would be a lot.
So I just spent the entire night wandering around The Denver airport.
It's supposed to be a weird place.
I got a big dinner at
cool. With the big horse?
Elway's Steakhouse.
That's the name of the horse, isn't it?
No, Blucifer.
Oh.
Elway's, I think, is named after John Elway.
I thought there was the horse's name was Elwood or something like that. I guess.
Maybe. I don't know. And here's the thing. It's long been a dream of mine to be stuck in an airport overnight. Also, the entire time this is happening, I was like,
welcome.
Ryan's in Disneyland.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of take umbrage with the phrase. You said it a while back. I needed to be in Disneyland.
I needed to be there.
That's a crazy thing to say.
I did.
I needed to be home.
So I already knew my plan was crazy. I knew I was going to go straight from 24 hours. And this was the only date that the Sorrel Weed House had, which was a very inopportune date for me because it was between two trips I'd already planned. One was for fun and the other one was technically for work. The first one was I was in Vegas, and that was just a trip I'd planned with my buddies because it was somebody's birthday. So Thursday, I was there from Thursday to Sunday.
Yeah, it was funny to get to the airport to go to Savannah, and Ryan was like, I just got back from Vegas.
I went from Thursday to Sunday. I flew from Vegas to Burbank, went back to my house,
then came back to
my
Burbank.
gear for Ghost Files, went back to Burbank, flew out 2 hours later, went to Savannah, went to sleep, did the shoot, did the 24 hours, whatever.
Sent me to Denver.
Sent Shane to Denver. I flew straight from Savannah to Anaheim.
A direct flight?
To Anaheim.
You had a direct flight?
No. I had a stopover in Dallas. It was a nightmare travel day as well. Because my flight got delayed twice too, but it didn't get delayed to the point where... Anyways, I got into Anaheim at I think 6 or 7 p.m. And then Byron picked me up from the airport because we had already had plans to shoot on the train at 12 a.m. because that was the official birthday of Disneyland at 12 a.m. Yeah. So we did that.
Yeah.
And then I didn't even know who I was at that point because I had not slept more than 2 hours in almost a week. And so I don't even know how much sleep I had gotten over the course of that week, probably less than 10. So I slept a lot this weekend.
That's good.
But yeah, it was going back to what I was saying. It was very funny to hunt in a house kind of alone, but then knowing Shane was sleeping upstairs. So there was a little bit of a comfort there. But
it's like the House of the Devil.
How's that?
Have you seen House of the Devil?
I actually haven't seen that.
Oh, that would be a good one to watch. House of the Devil is great. The setup that they hire this babysitter. She's like, she needs some cash to cover rent, and she sees an ad for need a babysitter tonight. So she's like, okay, I'll do this. And Tom Noonan is the guy at the house, a wonderfully creepy man. And he's like, oh, she was like, where's the kid? And he's like, well, we weren't technically, we were a little not telling the truth. We don't have a child, but my mother is very ill and she's upstairs in her room sleeping. We just need you to watch the house for the night.
Always a little scary when somebody, a grown man refers to mother as mother.
Oh, like their wife?
No, wait, no, I'm just saying
like Mike Pence?
It's like Psycho.
It's so funny when people call their wife mother.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You've never heard that?
That's insane.
You've never heard that? He always called his wife mother.
That's fucking disgusting. I was saying no more, it's just like, I don't like when Norman Bates goes like, oh, mother's very sick.
Mother.
I don't want to see Mother.
But yeah, House of the Devil is great. It's really good.
I'll have to check it out. Maybe we'll watch it on Screaming Room.
That'd be a fun one to watch. It is just pure tension for like 80% of the movie. Are we watching Terrifier as well? Is that on?
I'm excited.
I don't.
Finally going to see Art the Clown.
Pieces of those movies. I don't. Really
I've never seen it.
I'm excited to see Terrifier.
I want to see why some people have been putting him in their Mount Rushmore, which seems insane.
I think it's a vibe that's really not for me, but
I don't think you'll like it.
He's got a tiny hat.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, and I just don't.
I'm mostly intrigued about the Terrifier, and it won't even happen in the episode or the one we watch, but I'm mostly intrigued about the fact that I love the idea of a horror monster that gets sent to hell. That's,
Does that happen
is
to
that
him?
his thing?
Yeah, but in the third one or something like that.
Oh. Okay.
Like Chucky goes to hell. Jason goes to hell.
They all got to do. It's a rite of passage.
You got to go to hell.
Rite of passage for all these
How
guys.
do they bring Freddy back in? Is it the third or fourth one?
It's the dream. I think it's
where like at the beginning it's at a junkyard and a dog like pisses on a pentagram.
The dog pees on yes, that's what it is.
And then he just comes back. He's like, I'm back, bitch.
Well, they don't really ever explain him coming back.
No,
you don't have to.
It is like that. Yeah, dog pees on him.
Yeah.
something or other.
Like in Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy cuts his fucking head off. And he winks at the camera with his
I love
like a fucking
it.
dismembered head.
I love that.
Whereas like Michael Myers, they exhaustively. One of my favorite things about the Halloween movies,
The Cult of Thorn,
is how
where they keep trying to explain it.
well every
Oh,
time
yeah.
Michael dies, he always dies, and it's very obvious. Like I am watching him die,
Yeah.
and then it's like in my mind, I'm always like, how are they going to explain him coming back in the next one? And they always the next movie always starts with like, here's what actually happened.
Well, also, is it at the
it
end
was
of
Michael in a different suit, and he put the mask on another paramedic. Like Michael Myers, this
Yeah.
like master of espionage.
Is it the end of the second one when Loomis like blows up in a big fire?
Yeah.
And then at the beginning of the fourth one, he has like
He has
a scar.
He has them.
But then in the one after that, it's just gone because he just didn't want to wear the prosthetics anymore.
No, he has that Harvey Dent 2 out of 10 face. Like
Michael.
him being trapped at the end of Halloween 2018 in that fucking basement that's literally got him trapped under there by swords. Like it's like a sword cage.
Yeah.
And it's set on fire.
And then he just walks out.
And then he walks
I remember before that second one came, I'd like to rewatch those because I know
that would be a good one to watch with Steve in Halloween 2018.
yeah, because
I love that
that
movie.
second one is bonkers.
That one is Halloween Kills.
Yes.
I didn't.
Evil dies tonight.
No, it's just Halloween Kills.
Love lives today. Do you know that?
No.
You know in the movie how they keep saying evil dies tonight.
Oh,
Evil dies tonight. Earlier in the movie, there's like a tip jar on the bar for like a charity or something, and it said "Love lives today." And then I think there's like graffiti that says "Love lives today" somewhere else in the movie.
Oh, love is kind of the antithesis of evil.
Evil dies tonight. Yeah, I think that's very funny.
I actually I've only seen that movie once, Halloween Kills. I was upset by it because I
vibed with it quite a bit.
I think
but
you
it's-
went in with the right mindset.
Yeah, because I was like, look, we have our Halloween, we have all these zany sequels. I thought the reboot was like fun enough.
Yeah. I love the
if-
reboot.
I liked it quite a bit.
Wait, no, the 2018
2018,
David
yeah.
Gordon Green
Yeah,
reboot,
yeah,
not the zombie reboot.
No, I hate those.
Yeah, I didn't like them.
No
No offense.
He's not my bag, baby.
It very much is
I
your
just remember
bag.
thinking before Halloween Kills, I was like, how are they put him in the thing and set it on fire? And
put
he
him
was
in the
trapped
sword-
in there.
the sword
How are they?
prison.
How was he going to get out of there? And then the movie started. And he just walks out of the fire, and I was like, all right,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
got
He
me
just
there.
walks through the swords like Dracula. What the fuck, dude?
And then he just starts like killing all the firefighters, and I'm like, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that mob fight scene when it turns into John Wick at the
Yeah, it's a goofy movie.
So good. I just didn't go in with the mindset of like, okay, we're watching zany Halloween sequels. I was, for whatever reason, because the first one felt a little prestige. So I was like, oh, maybe they're going to like really go for it in this trilogy. And in Halloween Kills, and I was like, no, they're not. And,
Yeah,
and that was fine. I just needed to go in with that.
It's a crazy one.
I don't
It's a crazy one.
Halloween ends.
Do you remember that one sequel where
If you say
Michael
so.
like impregnates a lady?
No?
Yeah, it's like part of a cult. He likes, yeah, he has a child. I think
That's crazy. Does he also have a little mask? Like the little
I
blue,
wish.
like the little blue,
the little blue boy.
the little blue boy.
That's a Mystery Files teaser.
I looked it up, and apparently it wasn't the junkyard dog that pees on the graveyard.
Tell me, okay, so
They
what
say
was
that
it?
that's what it is, but apparently it's just the fact that Freddy is not dead if people remember him, much like
That's cool.
the people,
That you
in our,
know
in
and
our
love.
hearts.
Is
Yeah, because
Halloween,
then they can dream about him.
Dream about him.
is Halloween the only successful like reboot? I guess it's not even a reboot though. It's a continuation of canon because it's like it's supposed to be Halloween 2, right? That's how David Gordon Green did it. It was like Halloween,
But yes, Halloween
Carpenter,
2, yeah.
and then it takes the place of Halloween 2.
Yeah.
They did
So-
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That wasn't very
work.
successful.
They redid
Friday the
Freddy.
13th.
I mean,
they
if you
redid Nightmare
continue-
on Elm Street.
I
all
guess
them
if you
whiffs.
consider Scream 5,
It's still a continuation, like a true reboot. I can't think of
Scream 5 is a continuation.
Carrie reboot,
yeah.
not as good. You know what? The Ring, Gore Verbinski's Ring, the reboot of the Japanese.
That's not a reboot. That came out like a year later.
That's a remake.
I guess, yeah, that'll be a remake.
Always trying to talk about his fucking ring.
Hey,
The-
man.
The Thing?
oh,
I'll say that.
Yeah,
the
that's
second thing.
That's not a reboot. That's a prequel.
It's a prequel. You're right. It's good though.
I liked that when I saw it
Any-
in theaters. You know, that would have been a lot better. They were trying to do everything practical in that
I
movie. And then
know.
the studio fucking was like, no, you gotta use computer.
I don't
Tell-
know if it's possible to resuscitate Jason or Freddy in a successful way. It's like it might be just done. Just let it be.
I think Freddy
could
could
do
have a comeback.
I mean, that
They got to bring Freddy back.
The problem with the Freddy remake is that like
It sucks.
they went way too hard,
Too
on,
dark
like, the
and-
real.
That
So
was what-
originally he was like a child,
Jackie
like,
Earle Haley. Is that
yeah, he was like an abuser,
yeah.
and they were like, that's not fun at all. And then so they didn't do that for the original series, and then this time Jackie Earle Haley was like, I'm really scary,
Well-
and I'm gonna do all that stuff that you didn't like before. And it's just like everybody goes,
That was like the
Yuck.
overly gritty era too, though, because I
Yeah,
remember when they
sad.
when they reboot Terminator, or I guess like they added Terminator Salvation. That was the whole thing, like Christian Bale, serious actor, very gritty, and the trailer looked great. I remember when Jackie Earle Haley was cast as Freddy Krueger. I was like, oh, I could see it. And
Was
then
that riding the Watchmen wave?
it was when he was as post Rorschach.
Yeah. Everybody loved him in Little Children, and then he was everywhere.
I loved him as Rorschach.
Of course.
yeah, and they try to do
He's
like
my
a-
hero.
Yeah, dude.
I want to be just like Rorschach.
Oh yeah,
You should put that on Reddit.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have you.
He's a perfect guy.
But I'm just saying,
My face!
where's my face? Where's my face? I'm curious if it's possible to reboot any of the icons.
Chucky, they did okay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Are they continued?
They're continued, and it's the same.
And it's the same,
Same
guy.
guy.
That's really the key.
That's what I love about it. All the movies and the TV show, same guy. I forgot his name.
Summer's hotter weather is finally here, but don't let hair loss also make you sweat. Regrow hair with help from Hims. They provide access to personalized treatment so you can see thicker, fuller hair in just 3 to 4 months.
Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medication, serums, and sprays.
It's doctor trusted. It's clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil that can stop hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months.
Get started from the comfort of your home. Fill out an intake form, and a medical provider will determine if treatment is right for you. If prescribed, your treatment is sent directly to you for free.
The process is 100% online, which means getting started has never been more convenient. There's no insurance needed, and one low price covers everything from treatments to ongoing care. Plus, treatment options start at just $35 a month.
Hims has helped hundreds of thousands of men get their confidence back with visibly thicker and fuller hair.
That's right.
Start-
Up top and down below.
Yeah, that's right. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/watcher. That's HIMS.com/watcher for personalized hair loss treatment options.
Hims.com/watcher. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Prescription required. See website for full deals, restrictions, and important safety information.
Hims.com/watcher.
Didn't they just do a Texas Chainsaw? They did, right? Texas Chainsaw was like last year.
What?
Another?
Oh, there was
Yeah, the
one,
Netflix.
'cause I remember.
was it- hold on. let me
I
look
remember a scene where people are on a bus.
this up. I think it's like it was
I didn't
a
see
TV
it, but I
show.
saw people.
There's a scene in the
Original?
remake with Jessica Biel that's really successful.
Yes, I missed. I did not watch that.
Well, there's a scene where, like, basically, spoiler alert for that movie, but one of the guys goes missing.
Yeah.
And then Leatherface like turns around and he's
got his face on?
wearing his face.
Pretty good.
And it's really effective.
The sequels are really fun too to the original.
Mhm.
They're obviously not masterpieces.
Yeah.
like the first one is, but
There is a new one, 2022,
that
on Netflix. It has a 33%
cool.
tagline. Influencers who want to revitalize a deserted Texas town.
You lost me at influence.
Go against the infamous serial murderer Leatherface, who hides his face under a human skin mask, as one would expect.
I'd love to see the kind of Gen Z attitude that these guys have in this movie.
It is.
Hey.
I do love seeing that through the lens of like a Netflix. You know?
Yeah.
I do.
want to know.
I want to see what the first kill looks like, because that's like one of the coolest kills in cinematic history, when that door opens and it whacks him with the hammer.
Well, let's see. Should we look up Texas Chainsaw
Sure.
2022?
I'm sure, I always love watching when remakes. I just like watching the iconic scenes to see how do they handle this one.
Yeah, that first.
That first kill is so scary
one of the
in the original.
Scariest things I've ever seen, with the door slam and the
Yeah, dude. And they add
The
extra
twitching.
reverb to that
Yeah.
door. And the twitching. Oh, God, the twitching is the worst. Okay, here we go. They'll probably have the first kill. Should be number one.
Okay,
Could be
we are
number one.
watching the first kill from Texas Chainsaw 2022.
I had no idea they remade this.
No,
Holy
it kind of came and went.
We're about to watch something called All Kills HD. We can't put it on our YouTube, but it's going to be on Watcher TV if you want to see.
And a major
anything.
trigger warning, by the way, because this shit is crazy.
We can't show this. So if you want to see it for some reason, Watcher TV is where it'll be uncut.
Hello, this is Matt cutting in with another note. We're going to watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff, even though we can't show most of it. You will be able to hear it. So skip to about 43, 46 if you want to skip all that.
Warning, this video contains extreme amounts of blood, gore,
Oh
viewer
my God,
discretion.
I cannot wait to see
This
this.
all kills video has gore in it. Okay. What the fuck?
Okay.
Is that?
Oh!
We're seeing a man's arm cracked in half and his ball
We
sticking
can't.
out.
All right. Well, you got to go to Watcher TV if you
Whoa,
want to see
Jesus.
this.
Oh
Christ.
my God! Oh
Wait, let's
my
watch this
God.
whole thing. I assume that's Leatherface.
You think?
Now, okay, a
Okay.
lady's getting stabbed.
This
and then
fucking sucks.
No, this looks great. Okay.
Wait, he closes her eyes? Okay. This ruins... All right.
Well, you have no context for this, Ryan.
It's
That's a lot of blood.
just gratuitous.
Oh!
Gratuitous. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, this
Gratuitous, and yet you're like, I'm curious about Terrifier.
This is a modern horror
Oh.
film.
If you think this is gratuitous, you are not gonna like
No,
Terrifier.
but I don't mind Terrifier being gratuitous because that series is about that. Like Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw, if you watch the first one, there's barely any blood in it. Like all
Yeah.
of it is done with. Wow, come
dude.
on, bro. This is a lot.
When did Terrifier come out? Is this riding the Terrifier? No, that's funny.
What the fuck is going on here? This is ridiculous. This is some Army of Darkness bullshit.
This is the only scene I've seen where he's in the bus.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Okay. How is this on YouTube? Tell me my nephew could pull this shit up? That's insane.
He shoved his
Not even behind a. I'm not even signed in.
No, I know. That's crazy. Oh, he
shoved his chainsaw through a guy's ass, and then the guy had a chainsaw dick, and
This
then he
is-
shoved
this
him into
is
a
like-
lady.
All right, I'm over it, bro.
This is no good.
Can we please stop watching this? This is crazy.
Now, hang on.
Oh! Ah!
Shocker. It's game time.
Dude, this stinks.
It is the most clearly shot on the lot shot I've ever seen.
Well,
Yowza.
yeah, that was bad.
I just like one of the cooler things about that first kill in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre is it just, I don't know, they do the kills in that movie in a way where it feels more grounded. I don't know. That was what I liked about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, the first one, is it felt grounded. It felt like you're watching like almost like a snuff film or like a doc. Whereas this is like, I don't know who this is for.
Well, the terror comes from, well, and we did watch it out of context, but even still.
You didn't see the first iconic kill though. I mean, if that first kill was the one that was in, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. I'd be still interested in watching the casing around it, I suppose.
No,
But-
I'm good.
Yeah.
It's just,
It would be more fun to watch the sequels to the original.
I just think it might be
Or the
hard to
original.
reboot icons because they're so much
Huh?
like
Or the original,
a
yeah.
product of their time too.
You got McConaughey in one?
Yeah, in the
it
Jessica
3?
Biel. No, wait, that's 3. Yeah, I think so.
With him and Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, because did you see the Hellraiser remake? That was actually supposed to be good.
I liked that.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Pinhead lady?
Pinhead. Is there a lady in it? Is there?
No,
A
it's
She-
Pinhead.
she is
it's Pinhead a lady.
She is Pinhead. Yeah, it's a female.
I don't remember a Pinhead lady.
I thought Pinhead was. I thought they.
I mean, there's a
gender
there's a
swapped
bunch.
Pinhead.
There's a bunch of Cenobites.
Mm-mm.
No, but I think Pinhead proper is an actress. I'm pretty sure.
I don't recall.
Did you see it?
White skin, pins. I did see it.
I'm pretty.
I remember the plot. I don't remember
That was the one thing that I remember people saying.
Pinhead
They
lady.
Of course.
They gender swapped Pinhead. Yeah, I know.
Who cares?
Right.
Like,
who cares?
As long as it's a good
Pinhead is
movie.
woke now.
I'd like to make Steven watch Pinhead.
Oh, that'd be
Or
fun.
not,
Hell-
not
Hellraiser. Hellraiser is so just
The
unnerving
original,
to
though.
me. The depiction of hell in those movies is the scare, like just so upsetting.
Yeah.
Just all industrial and I think it's time to unlock some new fears.
That's right. Otherwise, we're just going to keep talking about movies.
Now we've been talking
Unlock
about...
the gates.
Oh, that's good. I was going to say, we've been talking about some old fears. It's time to watch some new fears. Okay, I don't know if you all want to see this or not. So I have some headlines. Maybe I shouldn't show you this.
Maybe you should read the headlines and then show us the headline.
Yeah, but Jay Leno would do headlines.
Oh, we'll see her.
20% on vacuums.
20% off vacuums? That's the headline?
He'd always show those fucking like coupons. And, it would be like,
20% off
and if you look at
vacuum.
the fine print, though, it says you're a fucking jackass. It's like, my brother and I loved headlines growing
That's
up.
really, headlines was the one standout
loved
that
it.
I remember from that show.
My brother and I would laugh our asses off.
Wait, before we do some new fears unlock, can we watch some headlines?
Oh, come on now. Yes.
Not much Jay Leno is on YouTube.
So I just want to know. I want to know.
Let's find
so-
one.
Yeah, there we go, dude. Best of
All
Jay
right,
Leno
we're gonna-
headlines.
there's a-
Number 6.
This is a video from Clip Station.
This is compilation number 6.
Does this feel
I
like-
want to know.
All right.
We gotta.
Okay.
Description, try not to laugh.
Is this-
Hashtag funny, hashtag comedy.
Try not to laugh. Let's all try not to laugh.
Okay, we'll do it. Try not to laugh.
I bet you I'm laughing. These are fucking hilarious.
All right, we're gonna do about a minute of it.
I'm so excited, dude.
Genuinely try not to laugh.
I'm going to try not to laugh.
It's going to be so
This is going to
funny.
be really compelling audio content of us not laughing.
Well,
or
you know,
saying-
you could hear. We'll say
can hear.
when we laugh.
So for those who don't know what we're about to watch, Jay Leno had a segment on his show, The Tonight Show. Ever heard of it? Where he
Probably not most of the people.
actually, you're probably right.
I'm going to guess it ain't going to be around much longer.
Oh,
There's Jay Leno would cut out clips from newspapers, like actual clips that were.
I think
either-
people would send them in.
people would send them in, and there's
I think
usually
that's why they're-
that's why they have like
he was
I like
out there
it.
doing
Hey,
it.
Mavis, I got another good one here.
he's like arts and crafts.
Shouldn't someone else be doing this?
Yes, some people would send in clips, and that's why there's like highlighter marks of on them and everything. And he would tape them to these cards and then show them to the audience.
All right, here we go.
Oh boy, I'm already
I love
laughing.
the sound of them, dude.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
card.
The little cards, dude.
well, I'm already primed. All right.
There you go. Jack Daniel warns that water may be dangerous. Yeah,
Okay. Not laughing yet.
I love his little.
stay away from that water.
I kind of want to laugh because of how stupid what we're doing is.
Oh, it's okay.
All right. Meeting on open meeting is closed.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. He's
Smirker.
warm. He's
A smirker.
He's warm.
Here's one of those riveting headlines. Weber arson suspect to plead guilty or not guilty.
Okay.
This is kind of.
You know, the headline almost had me, and then he pulled me back.
Yeah.
Here's a poorly written sentence. Seniors to tour morgue eat ribs.
That's
Wow, that got you.
That's pretty good.
I don't know.
The
why
headline they got changed is seniors to tour morgue, comma eat ribs.
That is an insane headline, by the way.
that's funny to me.
I get it.
To me, that's funny.
Men, do you suffer from vaginal dryness? No.
Oh my god.
I love this. Sewage spill kills fish, but water safe to drink.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would just, if you push the fish aside.
Okay, push the fish aside was kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah. His little riff.
This headline is really good. I like this one a lot.
This will make you paranoid. Excessive worrying is cause for concern.
I like that.
That's funny.
I like the highlighter on the newspaper.
I know. It's so tactile.
This sounds delicious. Nutriplan canned cat.
There's a typo action there.
My wife's going, that's not funny.
Maybe.
You're right, Jay.
This is a sweet temptation. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Sweet Temptations restaurant, assorted platter, petite samples of house favorites, and a side of boner. What is that?
Okay.
I got Ryan.
I knew that'd get Ryan.
Come on now. It's a funny word.
Joe Johnson. Johnson's philosophy holds no grudges. I like that sentence. Can you get 22 NFL quarterbacks have felt his sack.
It's pretty good. Not good enough, but pretty good.
Why'd they write
What does
that?
this mean? Lost donkey wearing pink halter.
That one got me.
Monterey Center.
I like that one.
Fresh is healthier. These are all kinds of prepared sausages. There's chicken. turkey, and my favorite, puppy. Yes, puppy.
What the fuck? Puppy.
Okay, I think
all right.
I think we're good. I think the joy of it for me now, realizing it was like some of them missed, but some of them really do hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He rolled down a hill.
Jay, he's rolled down several hills, hasn't he?
Yeah, recently he rolled down a big hill. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see.
He rolled down a huge hill.
Oh my God.
we're not talking about that.
You don't. That's okay to talk about. He
Oh.
rolled down a big hill.
Over the hill.
New
and then
fear
down it.
unlocked. Rolling down a big hill.
Okay, now that's fair.
New fear.
His entire side of his face, he looked like Two-Face.
He had to wear
He was all bruised.
he had
He-
to wear an eye patch for a while.
yeah. Well, the one he caught on fire, his face caught on fire.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And then two, he rolled down a big hill.
Well,
And they were interviewing on the news. He was like, yeah, rolled down a big hill. It hurt quite a bit. It was quite a big hill.
Hey,
Leslie
is gassy.
Now I'm doing the Kevin Eubanks.
Every now and then you hear it. Come on.
That's crazy.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
All right,
on, Jay.
here's our new fear. Here,
We need a Eubanks on this show.
We do.
I think it's me.
Come on,
Unfortunately.
man.
Look, I don't know what you've been doing this summer, but I've been making the most of it. Movies,
Yeah.
hot dogs,
Woo!
theme parks,
Yeah.
the beach.
Okay.
I'm a busy bee.
This is buzz, baby, buzz.
That's me. And sometimes all I've got is a couple of minutes, you know? And Factor helps me eat smarter with tasty chef-prepped meals that are dietitian approved and delivered right to my door. And now with more than 65 weekly meals made for how I live and what I like to eat, I've gotten even more ways to fit in a real meal wherever the day takes me.
You can choose from a wider selection of weekly meal options, including premium seafood choices like salmon and shrimp at no extra cost. And they're on top of their nutrition over there. Enjoy even more GLP-1 friendly meals and new Mediterranean diet options packed with protein and good for you fats.
And they never stop pushing that flavor envelope at Factor. For the first time, try Asian inspired meals with bold flavors influenced by China, Thailand, and more.
From more choices to better nutrition, that's why 97% of customers say that Factor helped them live a healthier life. Feel the difference no matter your routine. Yeah, I've been hitting the gym lately. I have.
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to bulk up. You know,
What do you need for that?
what do I need for that? Protein.
And to lift weights.
I'm getting to that. I'm bulking up with all my protein in that because I want to be.
There is a set of twins at my college who were trying to
Yeah?
bulk up, and they just they weren't bulking up. They were just drinking protein powder, but they weren't working out. And it was
So
one of
they
those.
bulked.
It was one of those mass gainers. They're like, I don't know why I'm not getting in shape.
Well, I love my high protein meals with over 30 grams of protein per meal. Thanks, Factor, for helping me get my summer bod ready.
Oh, we should do like before and after pics.
We should take our shirts
We
off.
should take our shirts off right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm?
Ryan, you got a nice bod.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
And I eat smart at Factor. Oh.
You got a nice bod. And
Well, I don't know. When I said take your clothes off, I didn't think you meant the bottom half. Eat smart at factormeals.com/watcher50 off and use code watcher50 off. Surely he took 50% off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code watcher50 off at factormeals.com for 50% off plus free shipping. Get delicious, ready to eat meals delivered with Factor.
thank you, Factor.
All right. So do you want
This
to?
is like headlines.
This is kind of like headlines. It is kind of like headlines.
Wait.
Don't read ahead.
Dreadlines.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
So basically what I did is I found, I just searched on the web, new fear, the phrase new fear unlocked. A lot of people use that in their headlines for like something scary happened. And so I linked to each of these articles. If we want to follow up, we can. But here are the new fears unlocked.
Oh my God. I just saw it.
I saw the first one. I'm not going to look at the rest of them.
Fishbone breaks through woman's neck weeks after drinking soup.
Jesus
That's bad.
Christ.
You had to know that it was like in there though. Right?
Oh my God, there's a picture. Yo, what in the name of Christ?
Oh, this is a picture. Huh?
That's a picture.
Oh, wow.
Holy fucking shit.
Oh, my God.
Well, we won't be putting the picture.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
David Blaine shit right there, dude. What the fuck?
I won't be putting the picture.
I mean, it's not graphic either. It's just gross.
It's just fucking gross, man.
It's not enough to kill her. It's not what you're picturing. It's not like a scary movie. It's like a tiny, tiny little toothpick-like bone sticking
out of her fucking neck.
Who's 18?
The dart, man. You got a fucking dart in your neck.
In a rare,
please.
in a rare and startling incident reported from Thailand, a woman's painful experience with a fishbone has grabbed attention worldwide after the sharp object mysteriously found its way not through her mouth, but by piercing through the skin of her neck.
Yikes.
The ordeal began weeks earlier when Sang, the wife of Facebook user Suryan Bupa Art, was enjoying a bowl of fish soup. A bone inadvertently slipped down her throat, triggering an immediate and intense pain. Like many who find themselves in similar predicaments, she tried home remedies from eating rice and bread to help dislodge the obstruction, but nothing seemed to work. You gotta go to the
Wait, can we acknowledge how funny the sentence is of like many who find themselves in similar predicaments? You know, when you get a fish bone sticking out of
I
your
mean, it's
fucking
a
neck.
common thing, I suppose, for people who eat fish.
I guess, yeah.
Cats.
Sure.
Do cats eat fish, or is that just like a cartoon thing? They like
you know
fish.
what? They love fish.
Yeah, they like fish.
Can you imagine if we were at a
open a
restaurant?
can of tuna, Obi comes into the kitchen, starts sniffing the
The
egg.
tuna.
He's a cat. If we were at a restaurant and this happened to me, like you were sitting across from me and I was like, oh, I think something's in my throat. And then you just
Okay,
saw this bone sticking out of my
they
neck.
did go to the hospital.
There we go.
Worried, Sank visited a hospital where doctors conducted an x-ray. To her and the medical team surprise, no foreign object was visible.
I'm
With
seeing
no
it.
trace of bone and assuming the worst was over, Sang returned home, but the pain persisted. I wonder if like eating
I
the
see.
stuff pushed it through the tissue. And so when they did, but you would think that would show up on an x-ray.
Well, what if it was like, I don't know, I just see bones?
It's just bones, as far as I can tell. Everybody's got those. Suspecting a thyroid issue, she consulted doctors a second time, but again came away with a little more than painkillers.
Oh, here we go. All
Then
right.
came-
This is gonna be bothersome to you.
Yes.
If you don't want to hear. Well, whatever.
Oh my
Then
God.
came the moment that shocked everyone. On June 17th, as Sang applied ointment to soothe her lingering throat pain, she noticed something poking through her skin. Upon closer inspection, she saw the tip of a sharp, white, thorn-like object emerging from the side of her neck. She applied gentle pressure, and to her horror and disbelief, a pointed object began piercing through from the inside.
Damn. That's probably as far as you need to go.
Wait,
Yeah,
actually, no, the
that's
next
good.
sentence is pretty funny.
Her husband captured the astonishing sight and posted the images on Facebook.
So this photo that I'm looking at is the real photo. God bless.
Can you imagine?
I don't want to put this up.
Did I ever tell you guys about...
You got to put that picture
Okay,
up.
I'm going to put the photo up, and it's going to be up for approximately 5 seconds. And it's going to be on the
no,
YouTube.
do it for even less. Do it for a half a
Oh,
second.
great. Okay.
It's like a beep.
I'm going to put the picture up, and
You
it's
can
going
pause
to
it
be up
if you
for
want.
1 second.
Yeah.
It's going to be up on YouTube.
It's not
as
graphic.
well as Watcher TV. It is not graphic, but it will bother you. It's the worst thing I've seen in a long time.
It's troublesome to me.
And we literally just watched the worst kills in
That was all
Texas
fake, though.
Chainsaw.
This is real.
Okay, it is going to be up in 3, 2, 1. That was it.
I don't like when skin latches to the almost tip of a spike and it's you could see it like it makes like a little tent.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
pulls.
It makes like almost like a little tent.
like the shot in Spider-Man when the things come out of his finger.
yeah, dude. Oh, I hate that. When he's
Oh, yeah. Those I don't like those.
There's a funny video where this kid's watching that and he goes, "How's my man supposed to schmeat his meat?"
I know. I was just thinking of that video, dude. It's so good.
Have I ever told you guys one time I had a okay.
It's a funny fucking video.
One time I had a zit on the very tip of my nose, and it was like so painful and
I remember.
red.
I think I
Do you
remember.
remember this?
I remember this.
It
yeah.
was it. I think when we were shooting Unsolved at some
It
point.
was the ingrown hair inside your nose, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
somehow, and the zit was like not going away. It was huge. It was red. It was very painful. It was like on the tip of my nose. And at a certain point, I was like, okay, I'm just going to try and like, I had tried to like pop it and nothing was really happening. So then at one point, it had been there for another, like, I don't know, a couple weeks. And I popped it. And when I popped it, a hair just like popped all the way, like it stood, it just went zip, and fully came out. So somehow, and I read about it online, this has happened to other people. somehow like a hair in your nose can sort of get turned around and start growing through your nose
That
cartilage.
can happen all over your body.
Of course, an ingrown hair, but I just did not know it could go all the way through your nose.
You also got an ingrown
crazy.
hair. If you remember this, you should because it's your body. But do you remember when you?
I remember everything about my
Remember when
body.
you got that ingrown hair in your ear? It was like right here. I remember that too.
That sounds familiar. When did that happen?
He said, I remember everything.
I don't know, but I remember because I just remember being scared by both of those. Like, fuck, I hope that doesn't happen to me.
I don't really.
Hey, would you say new fear unlocked?
That is a new
Oh.
fear unlocked.
I haven't gotten an ingrown hair in a very long time. And I'm very
Something
thankful.
pushing from the inside of your body to expose itself through your pores is just upsetting.
That is like a good like body horror thing where it's like,
Some Cronenberg shit.
well, that's new fear. That's one new fear unlocked.
I'm assuming she's okay.
Oh, the doctors finally removed the 2 centimeter fish bone from under her skin.
Oh, not very big.
And it sounded like this.
I would guess 2 centimeters. That is pretty small, though. I guess in the throat, that does probably feel
Sure,
like
2
something.
centimeters.
Well, considering nothing's normally
throat.
Does the body, if that gets lodged in the tissue, then does the body then just like get it out of here? Like, I wonder if the body just naturally tries to push it out.
Life finds
Finds
a
a
way.
way.
Yeah. I guess so.
You'll have to get used to Dr. Malcolm. Okay.
All right, new fear unlocked. This one's not so bad. 5 foot wide sea creature is a new fear unlocked in Maine. Don't touch it. says
Don't
Maine.
touch it.
Wait.
5 foot wide sea creature.
Oh, I don't like these.
A new
secrets.
5 foot.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
Well,
Looks like a scab.
it does look like a skin.
That looks like a person just got killed by Dr. Manhattan. What the fuck is that, dude? That's disgusting.
It's a jellyfish.
A lot of Watchmen talk today.
I guess so, huh?
I guess it's in the air. Yeah.
That's a fucked up jellyfish.
A giant sea creature that washed up on the Maine shore has fascinated beachgoers, but city officials have a strict warning if you encounter it. Don't touch it. They sting, said the city of South Portland, of the lion's mane jellyfish, which was spotted on the Willow
does
Beach.
not look good. I don't like jellyfish. I think we should kill them all.
I gotta tell you, if you need to be told do not touch that, you probably deserve whatever's coming to you, to be honest. 'Cause
There are people that would.
that is crazy. If I'm describing to the listeners right now what this thing looks like. It is a 5 foot wide blob of red, veiny mass. It doesn't look like a jellyfish by any stretch of the
I mean, it
imagination.
does kind of look like a
It's
jelly.
just sort
jellyfish-
of flat.
Jellyfish usually have a translucent nature to them where you could see
Not always, no.
but they have like a shape where you could see the
Yeah,
legs. This
yeah.
looks like just a blob.
It looks like someone poured out a can of jelly or a jar of jelly.
You know what's real? Have you guys ever read about maybe this
It's
is
red,
for
too.
the bugs and animals show, but the man-o-war? I think it's a Portuguese man-o-war.
Oh,
Maybe I think it's a Portuguese man-o-war.
Okay.
the fish?
Yes.
Man of war.
The Portuguese.
So look at this freaky thing.
Oh my God.
That's
Look
weird.
at that. So
Whoa.
obviously a crazy looking animal. And what's very neat about it is not one animal. It is a colony of different organisms that have evolved to form this thing.
Like a Voltron?
Yes.
It's weird looking.
It says a gas-filled bladder called the pneumatophore provides buoyancy that lets the animal stay afloat on the surface of the water, while its tentacles, which can be up to 100 feet long,
What the fuck?
hang below the surface, containing venomous cnidocytes.
Cnidocytes. Those things from the Hellraiser movie.
They can deliver a sting powerful enough to kill fish, crustaceans, and in some cases humans. The thing about jellyfish is that obviously big ones are scary, but the Irukandji jellyfish is I think maybe one of the smallest. And let's look up Irukandji.
Is that the one
jellyfish.
from 7 Pounds?
I don't know.
Dude, you're just glossing over the fact that it has 100-foot long tentacles
Yeah, that's freaky.
that are poisonous
Okay.
to the point that you could kill a human.
Look
That's
at
crazy.
Look at the size of this jellyfish. You could see there's a person holding it in a tube. It's like the size of a penny.
Okay.
It is, I believe, maybe. I mean, let's look up the venom a bit because
I bet you it's the most venomous.
It's truly.
It's usually smaller is the most venomous. Is it the most venomous? Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
One of the most venomous jellyfish in the world.
wow. But that's probably by just like size to venom ratio.
No.
Right?
It can kill you.
I learned this from Indiana Jones, actually. You remember this in Kingdom of Crystal Skull?
Never saw that one.
He said when it comes to scorpions, the smaller or the bigger. When it comes to scorpions, the bigger the better. If you get bit by a small one, don't keep it a secret.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't like that jellyfish.
Tentacles of the species can reach 120 feet long.
Don't like that. It's a red jellyfish too, like a red, gross organ looking.
It looks like a mix of peanut butter and jelly.
A little bit, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
It looks delicious, actually.
It's consistent with what I don't like.
I hate jellyfish.
I used to hate the
them.
look of Starro from Suicide Squad.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really
The
gross.
slits.
The slits and that nasty eyeball, dude. Actually,
Yeah.
even thinking about it, might be the scariest monster I've ever seen in a movie.
It
really upsets me. I don't know what.
I
your
really
own
want to
thing.
rewatch that on the heels of Superman because that's the
Oh, it's so gross.
All of the like biological choices that they make with Starro are like everything that I want out of something that should be revolting in a movie.
I mean, it's clearly the same guy who made Slither.
Yes, yeah. I want to rewatch that too.
Slither's gross, dude.
Yeah.
It's nasty.
Maybe Steven would like Slither.
You know what? He might actually.
Why would he?
Because
Like
I feel like it's
Slither.
like action mixed in. Like I think Steven will like it's adjacent to Steven's interests.
Yeah. Okay.
It's enough to get him through. Whereas like I don't think there's gonna be much in Terrifier for Steven to be like, I fuck with that.
Well, Steven won't be watching Terrifier.
No. Does he wear the tiny hat the entire time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. He does like dumb little things.
He's like Indiana Jones. He just
Sometimes
always
he
has the
wears,
hat.
sometimes he wears sunglasses.
I like that. I'm excited to see art.
Next new fear unlock. New fear unlock. A study found nightmares can kill you.
Oh, this is like
Yeah, that's
Nightmare on
not
Elm Street.
news. Freddy.
This is probably that study.
That's not news because of Freddy.
what if you scroll down? It's just a picture of Freddy.
With the
Gotcha.
finger.
I wonder if they're gonna.
God, I
mention
love
it.
those little fucking fingers. Ironically, this might give you bad dreams. A new study in England found that people who have a lot of nightmares are more likely to drop dead. Researchers tracked people for almost 2 decades, and the ones who had nightmares at least once a week, Ryan, were 3 times more likely to die before the age of 70.
Wow.
I guess it makes sense because if you're having a nightmare, your stress response is probably active. You probably have like a, going through like your heart might be elevated. You might have adrenaline pumping. So you're
Your heart is working extra.
right.
How many nightmares do you have a week?
I don't really have nightmares.
Wow, really?
Very rarely.
Oh my God.
Maybe I'll have like one every 3 to 6 months.
Oof. What about you, Matt?
I'm kind of realizing that I do sort of live my life like the teenagers from Nightmare
Stranger
on Elm
Things?
Street.
Oh.
Me too.
Where I just don't really
That's why
sleep
you have your
that
you got your Red Bull right there.
I don't really sleep that much because I'm afraid the Nightman might come and take me.
I'm not kidding. I think I have a nightmare almost every night.
Well,
Are you taking gummies on the reg
To go to sleep, it doesn't matter if I do or don't. I just have a lot of nightmares.
Because I can't fuck with melatonin and sometimes gummies.
It's either I'm having nightmares every night or the dreams that I actually remember are always the nightmares.
Right.
But I don't really recall many dreams. But I have a lot of nightmares. I'll tell you that.
Damn. Well, you could be you. This was written by 94.5 FM The Buzz.
So
So
I'm
obviously
not-
this is a
yeah.
morning radio thing. And the next line says, they found that people who have a lot of nightmares also make you age faster. So before they kill you, they make you look like an old wrinkly person.
Well, we'll see how we'll see what the Buzz's
they'll
sentiment.
make you look like a wrinkly old person.
That's the Buzz's sentiments against Asian genetics. We'll see who wins.
Thank you, 94.5 The Buzz.
I was curious. I thought they were going to have the story that inspired Wes Craven to make Nightmare on Elm Street.
the
'Cause
people who are dying in their sleep.
there was a guy who this is a story from him, but he said he was reading a story about a guy who was like screaming in his sleep and then just dropped dead and they didn't
Like
know
that?
they couldn't find anything wrong.
Yeah, it was Eminem.
Yeah, exactly. They couldn't find anything wrong with him, and Wes Craven was like, "Oh, I guess what if somebody killed you in your sleep like a dream guy,
Like a dream guy.
like a fucking fedora guy?"
Crazy guy. All right, next fear unlocked. New fear unlocked. Car goes air. Now this one's crazy.
Okay, I'm excited.
Car goes airborne after flat road suddenly turns into ramp as a result of a heat wave in Missouri. And this is a video. And I don't know how
this I
they
wanna
caught
see.
this.
The road buckled?
The road buckled. Video captured the moment a road buckled and sent a car flying.
Oh, it happened right as the car. Okay, I'm excited.
Looks like
to
it
see
happened
this.
right off the lot. It's like a guy's coming off a fucking car lot. Oh boy.
Whoa! Oh! Honestly, that's not a fear. If that happened, I'd be like, hell yeah. Yeah. So the road buckles right as the car
It
approaches.
kind of almost looks like somebody in there has powers and they're just like,
right?
let me fucking
11
yeah, let me get some air here.
Stranger Things. You know, is that something she can do?
She was looking for
I'm
a
not
waffle.
caught up on it. She was just looking for Eggo.
Yeah, whatever.
This actually, I think, speaks to my bigger, more palpable fear. I'm not worried about a little ramp popping up. I'm worried about a dang sinkhole.
A sinkhole will be scarier.
No, a sinkhole is scary. Sinkholes shit. When you see footage or photos of sinkholes, when it's just like a perfectly round thing, there's like buildings, just like that to me is
Just falling right into the Earth's core.
it's so scary. I mean, not the to go all down to the core,
All the way down
That
the
would
core.
be- Ah!
It's so hot.
You'd be down there with Freddie and the Terrifier.
Yeah, that's right.
dude.
Unfortunately.
And our guy
Where was that?
Satan.
Missouri? Yeah.
Missouri, yeah. I do think like a freak, you got enough to worry about on the road. A freak like changing of the structure of the road is terrifying.
I'd be so confused.
You know, you'd be so mad. Thank God someone was filming this. You'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Have I ever told there was one time I can't remember if I've told this on the podcast about when I was me and my good friend Ryan Carroll.
We have another friend named Ryan.
we were on our way to see Mission Impossible 3, and we were on the road, and the road, it was like not quite a highway, but one of those busier, like bigger roads, and it got very dark. The lights overhead were sort of out, and we were like, what is going on? And his headlights, obviously it was like a 50-mile-per-hour road.
Yeah.
And almost too late, his headlights illuminated directly in front of us. Across the road, a light pole had fallen across the entire road.
Oh, shit.
Man.
And we hit it. And it's a big light pole. You see light poles and you're like, oh, it's like a good foot or two in thickness. So we went over it. I remember my head slammed into the top of the car.
Oh, damn.
What had happened is about a minute or so before we had gotten to that point on the road, a car from the oncoming lane had lost control. I don't know what happened, but they went across our lane of traffic and hit a light pole. It fell onto the road because then we got out and pulled over. His car was all fucked up because it went over the entire
I was about
pole.
to say, how big is this car?
It was like a mini a compact SUV, so it had a little bit of height.
Okay,
But it did
yeah.
I think it fucked up the car. As he pulled over, we realized, a car has hit the pole.
Yeah.
That's why it's laying across. So he pulled over, but then as we were getting out of the car, we realized there was this big wave of traffic now coming toward this pole, and we were like, all these people are going to hit this pole. So we like started waving, but then
ice is gonna break.
but we were behind where the pole was and where they'd hit it. So people just started hitting it, and all these cars started like, kind of spinning out of control. It was crazy.
Oh my God.
Luckily no one was hurt, but it was the very similar situation where like you're on the road, you're worrying about the road, and then suddenly crazy thing,
That's why you got to pay attention.
And then I did not see Mission Impossible 3 that night. Had to see it a different night.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and I was really excited.
Suki Waterhouse revealed via X earlier this week that she was hospitalized for a hernia caused by too tight pants.
Oh my God.
Quote, Suki, you never tweet anymore. Huh?
Oh, this is her tweeting, being like, Suki, you never tweet anymore. Have
I
you
see.
considered I wore?
Oh,
It's just a funny tweet.
I see.
Suki, you never tweet anymore, they say. Have you considered I wore two pants? Have you considered I wore? Sorry. Suki, shut up. Suki, you never tweet anymore. Have you ever considered I wore pants so tight 6 months ago it caused a hernia and I've been too scared to tell you? The singer 33 posted. Anyway, she wore pants too tight.
She got a hernia?
I guess so.
I used to wear tight pants. I remember those days. I'm glad those days are over because
Leather.
It's much more not leather. I learned from my friend, not my friend. I heard from my guy Lenny Kravitz. You don't want to wear tight leather pants.
Or Ross.
Ross? Oh, from Friends. Is that like a Friends thing? I was talking about more of the times when
It's a Friends.
Lenny Kravitz.
Don't look at me for.
It's a
your
Friends thing.
You wore too tight pants. I know his teeth got too
He
white.
wore them on a date and he started sweating because it was hot, and then he couldn't get his pants off. Or he went into the bathroom to take them off and let his his bits breathe.
Did he bust
And
out
then
a
he
guitar
couldn't get
solo?
them back on, so he started putting like butter on.
That's an episode of Friends.
Look, that show had some funny episodes,
all
man.
right.
Did he literally bust out a guitar solo? Because that's what Lenny did.
No, that's a different thing.
I do remember that wearing too tight pants used to be a cause for concern about your
They
sperm
were like,
count.
your sperm,
Yeah, your sperm.
your precious sperm.
But they said that about laptops too. You shouldn't have your laptop on your lap.
Man,
fright.
me in art school, my too tight pants and the laptop on.
this
like,
guy got
doing
this
double
guy's
duty.
got no sperm.
His testes are fucking fried, bro. Empty bowls.
Anyway, that'll do it for the segment. New
I
Fear
like
Online.
that. It's a lot of fun.
That's good. I like
Dreadlines. And if you have dreadlines, oh yeah.
If you see any good dreadlines out there, cut them out and mail them to us. Genuinely, do we have a PO box now? What do we have?
We just moved offices, so
So
not
we know.
currently.
Email them to us.
You can email
a
them
picture
to
of
us.
it cut out.
Yes, take a picture of it and email it to us, and we'll print it out and put it on a black piece of cardboard, and we'll. That's fun. I love that. I love that a lot.
New Fear Unlocked. Now, hopefully that didn't unlock any new fears in you all, but maybe it did.
I hope it did.
I mean, the I think I'll be thinking about. I don't eat fish, so the fish bone thing I won't worry about too much.
The nightmare thing is concerning.
The nightmare thing is a lot.
I mean, I've already been concerned about that though. Like, this is a lot of stress.
Let's take one quick call before we get out of here.
That sounds nice.
there
Ryan,
you
I
go.
like your socks.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
I don't know where they're from.
You don't know where they're
I
from?
don't know what they from.
I don't know where they're from.
You want ghost hunting for Obama?
I do.
I want to know what that.
I want to say what, there's a
Yes.
title of a phone call. Ghost hunting for Obama.mp3.
I pull the phone calls and then I call them stuff. This is ghost hunting for Obama.
I like
remember
that.
What the question was.
Hey guys. And first of all, just like to thank you guys for the good memes and the good vibes.
Well, thanks, man.
Loved it. Watched it for a long time. But also, you guys have like the perfect level of banter or commentary or, I don't know what it is, that perfectly cancels out the background noise in my head. So I can just listen to you guys for hours.
Hell yeah,
thinking
that's
about
great.
it. And I'm in the final years of my surgical residency after med school.
Oh.
And this goes into my question, but I've
Wait.
seen
Is he listening to you all while doing surgery?
I think so.
That's
I think we're saving lives.
it's recommended.
Transitively
by the Surgeon General.
Yeah.
Our sine wave perfectly lines up with his. It cancels
He's
it out.
probably got a scalpel in his hand, and Ryan, he probably said something really funny.
Doo-doo fart poo poo.
And he just wiggles everywhere. He's like, oh, lost another one.
His scalpel just right into that fucking rib cage.
Is that your impression of me or Ryan or both of us?
I think it's probably
Doo-doo
The
fart
show,
poo-poo?
the show at large.
it's the essence.
Okay, let's continue here.
as I've listened to you guys and listened to you guys over again, trying to fight the inner demons.
Yeah.
I cannot watch Steven's eye video.
Okay, pause it.
Like I said,
pause it again real quick. If I had a surgeon and I was about to go under, he was like, all right, we're going to get it all hooked up on this anesthesia here. It's going to be a pretty quick procedure. I just going to pop my AirPods in. He's just helped me fight the inner demons. All right, good night.
Just hearing your surgeon snicker every now and then too. It's like
He goes, hang on, I gotta watch this Freddy video. They're playing a video.
wait, no, they said I gotta go to Watcher TV to watch the full cut of the kill count from Texas
They do a lot of
Chainsaw.
visual stuff. So
I got no idea.
It's actually really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, headlines.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we couldn't watch Steven's eye video is where we were. All
Okay.
right, let's see what he said.
Surgical resident, and so do surgery. I'm in surgeries most days. And I've seen some pretty gnarly things, but I cannot do eye stuff. Can't watch it. Don't like to think about it. Not a fan.
Fair.
So I was curious if you guys have any, I guess, body horror in movies or media or something that you just can't see or can't handle.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, curious. Thank you guys.
Well, that was Ghost Hunting for Obama. .mp3.
I'm laughing because I obviously mislabeled it.
Yeah.
I obviously mislabeled it as Ghost
Shocking.
Hunting.
That's still a good question.
Shocking lack of ghosts and Obama on that one.
Was that a was it labeled because when we first started the show, you called in doing your Obama?
No, I think someone
Not that you did. I think-
Someone did ask a question. Famously, the former president of the United States called in as our first call in.
That was pretty crazy.
Forgot about that.
Personal favorite to me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the other ones were. One of the other calls was maybe supposed to be called Ghost Hunting for Obama.
I like the Zag. We'll find out which that one is.
And I have no memory of what that could have
Well,
been.
eventually.
The phrase "Ghost Hunting for Obama" is very funny to me.
I'm trying to think of something I can't watch, and I'm realizing the only thing that really like elicits like a I'm doing it right now, sort of a having to like squirm. I'm squeamish. Paper cuts. Paper cuts.
No good.
There's something so visceral about seeing a paper cut and then the sensation of a paper cut is like, ugh, I hate it so much.
It's like, did you ever see that segment in Jackass when they were giving each other
No,
paper
I
cuts
can't. I can't.
in the
I
webs
can't.
in the
I
webs of their
cannot watch
fingers?
that.
Is
I can't.
disgusting.
I can't do that.
There's something that's nice about paper cuts being a quick thing, like a little kind of.
God.
I hate them so much.
Wow.
I don't like it either.
I'm not bothered by it as much as you all.
I'm
An
really bothered by it.
Achilles slice. Or-
That I don't even mind as
I don't
much.
like.
The one in Pet
I
Sematary.
guess it's
Pet
because
Sematary,
I've
yeah.
never been stabbed,
Good.
I've never. I saw Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair over the weekend.
Yeah.
Good Achilles slice in that one. Remember Buck?
I don't remember that.
Oh
one.
in
yeah.
the
The Pet
hospital.
Cemetery one is the one that always sticks out.
Yeah, that one's rough.
Buck really a nasty guy.
Nasty guy. He's no good.
Eyeball stuff is rough.
My name is Buck, and
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that really specifically. I don't enjoy watching pimple popping. I know people like that. It's disgusting.
I
I
don't like
don't.
that either.
I'm not seeking that out, but I'm not like.
I'm not stoked about it,
Yeah, I don't want to watch that. If someone's like, "You got to watch this," I'll probably be like, "No, I'm good." But that's more just like I don't. It's not my bag. As I said, it's not my bag, baby.
there was a whole stretch at BuzzFeed where it was like a rush to make the nastiest videos they could.
Do you
'cause they were
remember the-
really popping off?
Well, that's the other. Okay, that brings me to my other one, which is people eating boogers.
Oh yeah,
Someone made a video of
The
that,
fuck?
and I was like, I cannot
It's
watch
demented.
this.
It's demented.
I could puke just seeing this.
Yeah.
Even I don't.
When that was around the time that I was an intern at BuzzFeed, where it was like, people get earwax extraction, people get pimple extraction. All of these.
Earwax extraction seems chill. I've never done it.
A
But
lot of nasty stuff that I didn't want to be a part of, and they would be like, Matt, do you want to shoot this video?
Do you want to drink your own piss, Matt?
Not even like, do I want to be in it? Do I want to shoot it?
Yeah, no.
And I said, no, I don't want to be
No,
a
no.
part of that.
Yeah.
God, where
Thank
was
you,
the
man.
chain where we were talking about? Was it? I think it's in the next episode of this pod in the haunted house. Didn't we talk about you smelling Brandon Smith's piss?
Yes.
Wow, a little teaser for next week.
It's
Yes.
so gross.
That was for. Was it nested in a bigger show? It was. Yeah, we were experimenting on like if you ate a giant plate of asparagus,
Oh, it's so disgusting.
would it?
Man,
And it was the Brandon ate such a pile of asparagus, and his piss smelled stronger than.
Well,
I'm a little nervous about editing that episode.
We
'cause
got-
you all were without influence.
We were influenced by the spirits.
That's
that
right.
were surrounding us at the Sorrel Weed House.
They were giving us instructions.
That's right.
Like Sarah Winchester.
That's right.
It was a good time.
about piss.
Talk about that asparagus piss.
Thank you.
For
And
Obama.
we appreciate you listening and calling in. Do you guys have any other things that you cannot watch or think about that gives you the giblies?
I generally don't like body horror stuff, which is why like Cronenberg stuff always gets to me.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna like really shy away from it, other than this Bone Tomahawk movie, which is just too much. It feels like.
Did The Substance, was that a tough one for you?
No, actually, I mean it was gross,
Yeah.
but I mean I fucking love The Substance though.
What about The Fly? Does that?
It's gross as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm not stoked when
The
I'm
fly's
seeing it.
oopy goopy.
Yeah, it's oopy
Yeah.
goopy.
When he really starts falling apart, that's like,
The fingernail thing
yeah,
is bad, and that happens in a few movies. With fingernails.
Oh yeah, I guess nails on a chalkboard literally does. I
Ooh,
hate,
yeah, even thinking.
I
about
hate
it.
that a lot. Like that scene
I
in
certainly
Jaws.
don't
when,
like that sound, but yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah.
But it's the sound, but it's also thinking about the pressure.
on your
the
fingers.
nails.
Yeah.
Oh
dude.
yeah, I've never thought
Because
about
you're like
that.
that could pop off.
There was a scary movie. I can't remember which one
yeah.
it was, where somebody was getting taken from a house and they tried to hang on to the wall and their fingernails came off. And that I can't remember what movie it was. I hated that.
Yeah, that
I mean,
is-
there's
that
that
is-
in Silence of the Lambs where she sees the fingernails.
Yeah,
on
maybe
the-
that's what it was.
Yeah.
About every episode of Law and Order SVU, they're like, because in forensics they find a lot of content underneath the fingernails of victims.
I don't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
it.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Fingernails, man.
Or in what's the is it 7? There's a movie where they pull a piece of.
I think it is.
They pull a piece of like paper with like a letter on it from a nail.
I think it
can't
is
remember where
7.
it
I
is.
think it's 7.
Fingernails and teeth, actually. Teeth extractions, those are like, especially if it's in like a torture scene in a movie. Like I remember when we went to that medieval, we went to Chillingham Castle for Ghost Files. One of the torture devices was those thumb screws.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
There was a moment, speaking of Kill Bill, when I was rewatching it. The sound design in that movie is crazy. But you know the animated flashback to Oren Ishii's like,
Yeah.
and like when she's killing the guy who killed her parents.
Yeah.
There's that shot of it, like she stabs him with the sword and he's clenching his teeth,
Yeah.
and you hear like the pressure of his teeth as they're,
Yeah.
and then he eventually clenches them so hard that they like shatter a little bit out of his head. And the sound design on it is it's brutal. It just hearing like the ooh. Yeah, really good. Really good. Well, that's gonna do it for what a thrilling and visceral conclusion to this episode.
Yes.
Once again, Kyle, thanks for that call. We appreciate it. That's gonna do it for this week's Get Scared. If you haven't, go ahead and give us a subscribe on your podcast app of choice. Subscribe on YouTube. That always helps us. And as we mentioned, if you'd like to see these episodes ad-free with some a little extended content and see all of our Watcher series a month early, you can head over to watchertv.com, and that's available on many of your apps and all those things. Thank you so much, folks. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.